So I think healthcare is a fairly interesting space to be in at this point in time. What has also changed significantly when you talk about healthcare is that the universe of healthcare as we know it has expanded over the last few years. So what started out predominantly as domestic formulations business moved towards US generic, and today you have players which are in the specialty business. There are players which are in the CDMO, CRO business, the API. And then over the last few years, you've seen listing, especially in diagnostics hospitals, as well as health insurance. So number one is that the entire sector itself has become fairly diverse, and therefore the opportunity set for the sector itself has expanded. If you think about healthcare more structurally, there are a few key factors that are driving healthcare. Number one, the world is aging, and similarly so with India, where you are seeing increase in terms of life expectancies, and therefore there is an unfunded healthcare liability which brings to the entire picture a significant structural growth opportunity for the sector. There is also changing lifestyle, which means that disease which is more chronic in nature has become more prevalent. And again, from that perspective, companies, especially the domestic pharma companies, which are providing chronic healthcare, become a structural growth player in this particular segment. The third aspect is that if you look at India specifically, the total healthcare expenditure as a percentage of GDP for India is extremely low at about 3%. Typically, what we have seen globally is that as the GDP growth picks up and per capita GDP rises, there is a significant opportunity set in terms of healthcare expenditure also expanding. So from that perspective, one, the sector is diverse, opportunity sets have expanded, there are new areas of growth, and structurally there is a runway for growth. India continues to be a dominant player in the US generics market, and therefore we believe that the healthcare space is not just a defensive as we often try to talk about that sector, but the sector does have a runway for growth.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.